It's Week 15 of the NFL.
And up next is Darius Slay, who's approaching another plateau for the season, as he's within range of 60 tackles.
It's the Eagles and the Steelers, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Heward. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Love to have.
Hurts now from the gun. His first throw is an interception. And forget the interception, he makes this a pick-six touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in there. You throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Play action, Fields. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Darius Slay with the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They motion a receiver left. This is Harris on 2nd down. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Here we go. Good.
From the red zone now. He's on the move. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create.
Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And no one has been better than him at finding the end zone through the air all year. He's leading this league in passing touchdowns late in our season. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. No one around. He's got space. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On first down, Hurts. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Great, set.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Great, set.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Forced out to his right. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. The kick by Hopkins is good, and that'll get him back to 11.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty.
On the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down.
Great, set.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Runs inside the 35. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Now Hurts. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for them.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. Returns looking good so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Don't jump. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Fields. Finds a seam down the middle. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11. The Eagles ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you this story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row. Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 21-10, our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. They run it with Saquon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Great, set.
Here's Saquon. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before going out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing here, Hurts. Into traffic, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. the ground with Barkley. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. From the pistol, Hurts. On the move, headed right. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a one-score game in the first half. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 4.
Money will follow.
4th and 3, drive on the line. On 4th down, Hurts. Trying for the deep ball. Oh no, they get him yet again. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Go.
Play action, Fields. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. George Pickens, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Going right side, Harris with it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down, and they go right back to him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Working inside the red zone. Wilson on the slant. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hurry up, hurry up.
Trying to run in, Harris. And he tried, but couldn't turn the corner. He's tackled at the line. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
It's a design boot. Getting out to his left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies affected by the upright.
Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Great.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Barkley's got it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Great. Set.
Man in motion out of the slot. From midfield on 2nd down. Goddard makes the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down throwing for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 4. Time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. They go to Barkley again. Across the 45 and still going. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Back to throw, Hurts. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Throwing from the gun. That's complete. Here's Brown. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Second down now, 7 to go.
Great. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles push their lead to 3. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Return's looking good so far. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
From the 43. That's complete to Wilson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll come up 1st and 10.
That's what it's at. Here we go. All right.
Fields looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Good. All right. Hurry up, hurry up.
They give to Harris from the gun. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back.
Here we go, son. All right.
Off play action, it's Fields. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And that makes it 3rd down.
Here we go. All right.
Fields to throw it. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Running behind center with Harris. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now it's Fields. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set.
A play fake now Hurts to throw. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he crosses midfield before going out. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, a run with Barkley. Jukes out a 1-stop. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. New set of downs for him at the 38.
No touch, set. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. That's complete. He got the feet down, but he goes out right at the line of scrimmage.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught for the first. Jukes one, and he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 3rd quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 3. And on that return, this offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Cole Holcomb there on the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has it downfield, working the left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's another carry for Barkley. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Saquon. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. To the ground with Barkley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Receiver in motion, headed right. On 1st down, Hurts. Has it down close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And that's good for a gain of 5. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. 2nd second down here. Another give to Harris. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Sidney Brown in on that stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
They'll try to run it with Harris. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now an inside handoff to Harris. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Fields to throw. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun here. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Steelers first down. They'll run with Harris. This is ahead for about 5. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son.
A pistol snap. Fields. Pass taken in by Fryermuth. And they get this down to the 28. Big gain, 14 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls. Campbell going to motion over right. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. They did it! He made the interception! Minka Fitzpatrick has got it! And the Steelers have some new life! The home teams, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they'd take a repeat of everything except that final play. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Great.
They go to Barkley again. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
touch. No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Barkley gets it on third down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Great, set. No touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
A give to Barkley. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
No touch. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5.
Tiger swamp. No touch.
On 4th down, Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. Barkley on shotgun handoff. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Here's another carry for Barkley. Down to the 10. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. They're going to run with Barkley. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
No touch.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Well, that's what you call making the best out of a pretty messy situation. You hate to give to bring the defender down right away and minimize the damage with very little return.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The Steelers calling their first time out. 2nd and 3 now.
No touch. No touch.
Running left, this is Barkley. And some great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
No touch.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they make the stop at the 46. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Saquon. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Barkley. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.